purpose to you. If you just stood on that corner and did not move, you'd be a star. Imagine, just how simple that is. If you just went right outside this place and stood on the corner and did not move, and you stood there for like a week, 3 weeks went by, Mom, you still standing there. 2 months, you still standing there. Guaranteed by the end of the 3rd month, a newspaper's gonna come by. Somebody gonna be like, well, why are you doing that? Who are you? What's your name? Why are you doing this craziness? Well, this is my purpose, and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And matter of fact, now that you're here, let me give you my website address. Let me let you know that my name is, but first, you gotta stand on your purpose and don't move. Even if it looks crazy, stand on the purpose and don't move. You will actualize yourself right from where you stand. That's lesson 1. Believe in yourself. Lesson 2, how real you keeping it with yourself. You can have a purpose, but if you're not keeping it real with yourself, you'll never actualize the purpose. It'll never come to be. How do you keep it real with yourself? How do you do that? How do you keep it real with you? With you. Well, here it is right here. Here it is. The word is called disattachment. Remember this word, disattachment. As you grow up, and this is especially for the, when you grow up, as you're growing up, don't be attached to nothing. Don't be attached to no people. Don't be attached to no things. Don't be attached to nothing. The only thing you should be attached to is your purpose. And anything that comes by way of your purpose, you can attach yourself to that. But everything else, you got to be able to let it go. Yes, sir. In your face, you ain't nobody, you ain't this, disattached. You got it. Whatever. You a punk. You real. That's right. I am. And you ain't nobody. That's right. All the while you walking away from the negative. Yeah, you got, yeah. You know how many times I had to walk away from fights? Here now is disattachment. Anything that you are addicted to, get rid of it right now. Get rid of it. And not just drugs. The person say addiction, people think drugs. No, that's actually the least addiction. Drug addiction is like the least of all addictions. Let me tell you the highest addiction, least of all addictions. Let me tell you the highest addiction, the addiction that holds everybody back. That addiction is to other people. You know this cat holding you back, but you still holding on to that. Oh, don't keep it real in here. Y'all been quiet now. Yeah, you know you're with somebody who ain't doing nothing for you. You don't know why you with this person. You're like, what the hell am I doing? But I love him. But I love her. I love them. Oh, man. Johnny just got shot. Billy just went to jail. Susie's in the hospital. But I love them. How you won't get somewhere? They gonna call you selfish. They gonna say, well, you just so self-centered. All you think about is yourself. All you want is something for yourself. And? Like, word like that. You saying something new? No, you're not. You're not saying I am self-centered. Because according to the Bible, that's the whole point. To become centered in yourself. To not be moved in yourself. To center yourself. Actually, it's a very Buddhist thought. To center oneself and allow the desires and the cravings and your senses to stop moving you. Don't let your senses move you. I want to eat, you're eating not the chicken, you're eating the salt. Because if somebody just handed you chicken, you wouldn't want it. If somebody handed you a burger, you wouldn't eat it. A Frank, you want a piece of fish, you wouldn't eat it. What you're eating is the seasoning. piece of salmon done up like Red Lobster. Everybody going in this piece. So how are you really being led? How do you really feed yourself? Because if all you're doing is satisfying your senses, you're a slave. Minister, give me 5 more minutes. Just only 5. Just 5. I want to bring this point home. I just want to bring this. Now I'm not talking here on. Center yourself. Center yourself. Center yourself. Men in the room, men have an issue with this. You know, when you driving this stuff, you know, down the street, we see a fly chick go by, our eyes just go like this. Cover your eyesight. This is a scent. If you live by the brain, then you're eating for the salt and the seasoning and the taste. You're looking at sensual objects. You only want to hear that nonsense. Every time you pushing your ear toward nonsense. Nonsense. I'm going to kill this cat, and I'm going to bring my cat. We're going to sell that crack. And you want to hear that. You actually bring your ear. You actually are going through a radio that has 100 channels. And you stop at, we go into jail, we go into prison. Oh, why don't you listen? Where do you guide your hearing to? Guide your own hearing to your own success. Guide your eyes to your success. Guide your taste to your success. This is how you get to where you gotta go. This is how you defeat the world. Leave the brain, enter the mind. When you enter the mind, you have control over the senses. How do you enter the mind? In the spirit. The way you enter, look, the way you enter the brain is through the mind. The way you enter the mind is through the spirit. And this is my last